and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah, you know what it is. Everything I do, I do it big. Yeah, screaming that's done. When I pulled off the lot, that's done. Screaming from the town, when you see me, you know everything. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I put it down from the whip to my diamonds. I'm in black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Black stripe, yellow paint. I hear they scared of it, but them pros ain't. Soon as I hit the club, look at them whole face. Hit the pedal once, make the floor shake. Sway inside, my engine roaring. It's the big boy, you know what I paid for it. And I got the pedal to the metal. Got you out here taking game, I'm balling out on every level. Hear them haters talk, but there's nothing you can tell them. Just made $1 million, got another million on my schedule. No love for him, boy, I'm breaking hearts. No keys, push to start. Yeah, you know what it is. Everything I do, I do it big. Yeah, screaming that's done. When I pulled off the lot, that's done. Screaming from the town, when you see me, you know everything. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I put it down from the whip to my diamonds. I'm in black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Hello, Riverside. Today is Sunday, March 29th, and tomorrow on March 30th, you will begin your distance learning. You've had a couple of weeks of a little brain break, a little spring break. I'll give you that it's been a little bit different, and you probably have been home a lot. However, tomorrow we start back up with learning. I know you're all excited about that. For those of you who don't know, I'm Dr. Mlakar, and I am the Director of Curriculum and Instruction for the district. I've been working with teachers and with principals to get things ready to go for you in the upcoming weeks. Starting tomorrow, you will begin your distance learning. For the next 2 weeks, you're going to be learning through the Google Classroom. All of you have a device at home. You should have taken it home with you on Friday, our last day of school. And you should have access to that. That's what you're going to need to start learning. All of your classes should have given you a Google Classroom code to join the classroom. That's where you'll get your assignments starting tomorrow. If you do not have that code, please contact your teacher through email or Remind if they use that to get the classroom code so that you can get into each of your classes and begin your assignments tomorrow. Wanted to give you a couple of tips and tricks today and a couple of reminders moving forward for the next week or two as you start this new type of learning. This is going to be a transition for a lot of you, and it's going to take you being a little bit disciplined and a little bit mindful of the control of your own learning. No one's going to tell you what time you have to get online. No one's going to tell you when you have to learn. You're going to have to do a lot of those decisions or make a lot of those decisions on your own. Having said that, starting tomorrow, get yourself into some good habits. That means set up a workspace for yourself. Put your Chromebook and your school supplies and everything that you need in one location and just leave it there. I don't care where that location is right now, wherever you're most comfortable and wherever you can get a little bit of peace and quiet to get your work done. It will be much easier to get started every day if you have all of your stuff together where you need it in one place. So that's the first step. Get your learning space together tonight or early tomorrow so that you're ready to go when you join those classrooms and you begin your work. The second thing is make sure you can access all of your classes using the Google codes that you were given. You need to get into those classrooms every day. You need to set a schedule for yourself and get into those classrooms and do your work or some of it every day. I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't do that, this is going to very quickly be extremely overwhelming. There will be assignments for every class, for every day that you meet. If you're a high school student, those assignments will only be given on the block schedule, Mondays and Wednesdays, or Tuesdays and Thursdays. And for middle school and students in grades 3 through 5, those assignments will be shorter but should be posted every day. Assignments may last longer than a day or take you a little bit longer to complete, and that's okay. Just work through what you need to do, but do a little bit every day so that you keep up on the work. Teachers will be checking to see that you turn stuff in. They will be assigning grades. Probably not right away. Remember, the teachers are learning too. We're all learning how to do this together. So if you don't see a grade immediately on an assignment that you turn in, don't be worried. They'll get it to you as soon as possible. You can also email your teachers every day. They're accessible by email. If you haven't done a Google Hangout or a Zoom meeting with them, I know some of them have done that. Some of them have read stories online. Some of them have been in contact with you already. You can always contact your teachers if you have questions or you don't understand something, and they will get back to you in a pretty quick amount of time. If not immediately, within a few hours. And if you email them in the evening because you happen to be one of those people who like to do your work at 7, 8 o'clock at night, or if you're a high school student and you prefer to work from midnight on, teachers will get back to you the next day. We are not keeping that schedule, I will tell you that. Although you might be. So you'll have to be a little bit patient for an email response if it happens later in the afternoon or into the evening or at nighttime. Finally, I want to make sure that you are being mindful of taking care of yourself every day. Schoolwork is important. You need to start to work on it every day. You need to set a learning space. You need to set a schedule, but you also need to set aside some stuff for yourself every day, which means get some fresh air, get a little physical activity, break up your assignments and do your work in smaller chunks if that's better for you. Whatever you need to do to make this work for you, that's how it has to happen. This is an opportunity for you to learn about yourself as a learner and to understand how you learn best. If you haven't done that yet, now's the time. If you have any questions, again, contact your teachers. If you need to, you can get a hold of your building principals through email, and you can always email me if you need to, melissa.mlakar@riversideschools.net. Please take on the responsibility, especially if you are a middle school or a high school student, of the learning that you have to do over the next few weeks. Currently, the stay-at-home order for Ohio has been issued by the governor through April 6th. April 6th was supposed to be the day that we returned to school. The stay-at-home order does not end until midnight on April 6th, so we will not be going back to school for sure on April 6th. We don't know anything beyond that. Should we need to continue distance learning beyond April 6th or beyond Easter, we have some other plans for how we're going to deliver instruction to you, which I'm sure makes you all very excited and you're very interested to see what we're going to do. But after Easter, should we still be at home and school is not in session, we will be starting some online learning sessions for you through Zoom or Google Meets or Google Hangouts. If we get to that point, though, you'll get more information from us, from your teachers, from me, the week of April 6th. So we'll have a better idea of what's happening as we move forward. Right now, starting tomorrow, though, you need to do those couple of things that I mentioned. You need to make sure that you're scheduling the time every day for you to get those things done. And we're all going to be fine. We're all in this together. We're learning how to do this together. Be patient with yourselves. Be patient with the technology. Be patient with your parents. Be patient with your teachers. Some of them are learning how to use the technology for the first time also. We will get through this. We will do it together. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. I look forward to seeing you all very soon. Thanks so much and have a great afternoon.